Greetings, my dear friends. This is SoulWeaver. Today I want to talk about something that cannot be measured, cannot be imagined, but cannot be ignored, about infinity. What is infinity? Mathematicians will say it is not a number, but a concept. It is that which has no end. In mathematics, there is the symbol infinity, a horizontal figure 8. It was introduced by the English mathematician John Wallis in 1655. But the symbol of infinity existed long before him. The Mobius strip, the serpent biting its own tail, the Ouroboros. These symbols appear in ancient Egypt, in India, in Norse runes. Infinity has always been with us. We could not understand it, but we felt it. It waited for us in every circle, in every spiral, in every return. Infinity frightens us. It does not fit in the mind. Try to imagine an infinite line. Your brain will hit a wall. It cannot hold this concept. It wants to place a period, to find an end, but there is no end. Infinity is a challenge to the human mind, and in that lies its greatness. It reminds us that we are not all-powerful, that there are things we will never fully understand, and that is okay. It makes us human. In mathematics, there are different kinds of infinity. Georg Cantor, a brilliant 19th century mathematician, proved that some infinities are larger than others. The infinity of natural numbers and the infinity of real numbers are different infinities. The second is larger than the first. Cantor showed that between 0 and 1 there is an infinity of numbers, and it is larger than the infinity of all natural numbers. His contemporaries could not accept this. They called him crazy. He died in a mental hospital. Yet today, his theory is the foundation of modern mathematics. Cantor once said, "I see it, but I cannot believe it." And that is perhaps the most honest attitude toward infinity. I do not claim that infinities exist in the physical world. We have no proof. But in the world of ideas, they exist, and they influence our reality. Every time you say, always, never, forever, you create in your mind a space without boundaries. That space is real to you. It influences your decisions, your fears, your hopes. Now let us look at the cosmos. Is the universe infinite? We do not know. The observable universe is a sphere with a radius of 46 billion light years. Beyond that, there may be more, or there may be infinity. We cannot check. We cannot see beyond the cosmic horizon. But if the universe is infinite, then there are an infinite number of copies of you. Somewhere out there, in infinite space, there is another you reading the same text, and another, and another, an infinite number. And in half of them, you have already watched this video, and in half, you have not. This is called the infinite universe, or the infinite fabric of reality. If space is infinite, then everything that is possible exists somewhere. Infinite versions of you, infinite versions of me. We cannot prove this, but we cannot disprove it either. And it makes you wonder, what if in one of those infinite universes, you made the decision you were afraid to make here? What if in another universe, you are already happy? Or, on the contrary, suffering? We will never know. In physics, infinity is a problem. It appears in equations and indicates that the theory has broken down. The singularity of a black hole is a point of infinite density. Scientists do not like infinities. They say, where infinity appears, our knowledge ends. Perhaps infinity is not a mistake. Perhaps it is a boundary, a threshold beyond which something else awaits us. Perhaps beyond the singularity lies another universe, or an exit from our reality. In quantum physics, there is the many worlds interpretation. Every time a quantum event occurs, the universe splits. An infinite number of universes. In one, you read this sentence. In another, you close the video. In a third, you never opened it at all.
All these universes are real. We just cannot see them. But they exist. And their number is infinite. Every decision, every movement, every thought creates new universes. You do not live in one life. You live in an infinite number of lives simultaneously. You just do not realize it. In theology, infinity is an attribute of God. God is infinite. His mercy is infinite. His power is infinite. His existence is infinite. In Sufism, it is said, God is the ocean, and we are waves. We arise from Him and return to Him. Infinity is not the absence of boundaries. It is the presence of everything. All possibilities, all times, all lives. In Christianity, God is called the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. But if He is the beginning and the end, then everything in between is also Him. Infinity is not outside God. God is infinity. In Hinduism, there is the concept of Sanatana Dharma, the eternal law. The infinite cycle of births, ends of physical life, and new births. The wheel of samsara turns without beginning or end. Infinity does not frighten Hindus, it comforts them. You have an infinite number of lives to learn. Do not rush. Do not despair. If you did not learn the lesson in this life, you will learn it in the next, or in 100 lives. There is infinite time, no penalty for being late. In Buddhism, there is the concept of emptiness, shunyata. It is not nothingness. It is the absence of independent existence. Everything is interconnected. Everything depends on everything else. An infinity of connections, an infinity of causes and effects. You are not a separate point. You are a node in an infinite network, and your choice affects everything. Every action of yours spreads through the network like ripples on water, and those ripples do not disappear. They go into infinity. In Taoism, there is the yin-yang symbol, two opposites flowing into each other, an infinite cycle, no beginning and no end. Darkness gives birth to light. Light gives birth to darkness. This is not a battle. It is a dance, and it lasts forever. In Islam, there are 99 names of Allah, but the 100th name is unknown to anyone. It is hidden. Perhaps it is infinity itself, a name that cannot be spoken because it does not fit into language. Now let us look at nature. Infinity manifests itself in fractals. Take a coastline. The more precisely you measure it, the longer it becomes. Every new curve adds length. Infinity is not in size, but in detail. The closer you look, the more you see. The Mandelbrot set is a fractal that contains an infinite number of repeating patterns. You can zoom in forever. Each new level reveals new details, but the overall shape remains the same. Like the universe, like consciousness, like your soul. Snowflakes, each is unique, but their infinite diversity arises from simple rules. A tree, from its roots to its finest twigs. A river system, from its main channel to its tiniest streams. Infinity in nature is not a straight line. It is branching. It is self-organization. It is life. A fern leaf repeats the shape of the whole plant. This is self-similarity. This is a fractal. This is infinity in a limited space. The human brain contains about 86 billion neurons. Each neuron can have up to 10,000 connections. The number of possible combinations is greater than the number of atoms in the observable universe. We carry infinity inside our skulls. Every thought of yours is a unique combination. It has never existed before, and it will never exist again. A thought is not a number. It is an event in the infinite space of possibilities. You will never think the same thought twice. Even if it feels like you are repeating yourself, it is already a different thought, in a different context, at a different time, in a different you. The infinity of numbers. Between 0 and 1 lies an infinity of numbers. 0.1, 0.11, 0.111, and so on to infinity. Every tiny step opens a new world. Our life is also a segment. We live on the segment between birth and the end of physical life. But within that segment lies an infinity of moments. Every moment is unique. Every moment will never be repeated. We do not notice this. We think days are similar, but they are not. Infinity is hidden in the details, in how the light falls, in how you inhale, in what thought flickers. In music, infinity is the canon, a melody that repeats over and over, layering upon itself. Bach, the musical offering, the endlessly rising canon. You go up through keys, but you return to where you started. Infinity in a limited space, like our universe, which may be looped back on itself. Like your life. You start as a child, become an adult, grow older, and return to childhood. In memory, in dreams, in repeating patterns of behavior. In literature, infinity is Borges's The Garden of Forking Paths, a labyrinth where all possible versions of events occur simultaneously. Every choice leads to a new branch, an infinite number of versions of reality, and they all exist. In infinity, there is no wrong choice. There is only choice and its consequences. In another branch, you took a different path, and there you are happy, or not. In infinity, everything exists, the good and the bad, you and not you. And this should be liberating because it means you cannot make a mistake. Any choice you make is correct in one of the universes. In art, infinity is the repeating patterns of Islamic geometry. There is no central figure. The pattern can continue forever. It has no beginning and no end. Contemplating such a pattern induces a trance. You lose your sense of self. You become part of the pattern. You become infinity. In architecture, infinity is the spiral staircase. You climb upward and the steps keep going and going. No end, no exit. Only movement. Infinite movement. Like in life, infinity frightens us, but it also liberates. If everything is infinite, then your mistakes are not mistakes, they are merely turns. If everything is infinite, then you have time. Infinite time. Do not rush. If everything is infinite, then you are not the center of the universe, and there is nothing wrong with that. Being part of infinity is no less honorable than being its center. The center of infinity is everywhere and nowhere. You are at the center of your own universe, and that is enough. Infinity teaches humility. We cannot grasp it, but we can feel it. Look at the starry sky. You do not need to understand infinity. Just pause for a second. Feel the world expanding, inside you and outside you.
Feel that you are part of something so vast that words are powerless. I do not know if the universe is infinite. I do not know if the soul is infinite. I do not know if there is life after the end of physical life. But I know that infinity is not an enemy. It is not emptiness. It is not a threat. It is an invitation to expand, to go beyond the familiar, to think of something larger than yourself, to allow yourself to be a small part of something vast. And now, listen to the silence between these words. Have you ever felt it? A slight dizziness when you look at the stars and realize they do not end, and you do not end. You are also part of this infinity. You are not a point. You are a line. You are a spiral. You are a branch in an infinite tree. Your life is not a segment. It is a turn in an infinite road. You leave, but you return. You forget, but you remember. You die, but you are born again. Not because you were special, but because infinity does not know the word end. Are you afraid of infinity? Do not be. It does not want to consume you. It wants to expand you. It wants you to understand you are not small. You are infinite. You just forgot. You just got used to measuring yourself with a ruler. But a ruler cannot measure infinity. Only the soul can. This is SoulWeaver. If this resonated with you, subscribe. Stay. We are just beginning. Until next time, dream, question, and remember, no one really knows. But it's beautiful to think about.